Questions number 10, 11, and 12 about the journal entry. So let's go to take some notes about the journal entry and we'll back to solve these questions. Okay. Before I talking about the double entry system, I wanted to say something. Most of companies have thousands of transactions per day. Transactions like the company purchase equipment cash, the company purchase land on account, the company may perform service, the company paid expenses. All of these are called transactions. So we want to system. Why we want a system? We want a system to record these transactions in the company. Okay. The system is called double entry or double entry system. So the double entry system consists of debit and credit. Let's go to say transaction and solve it. Okay. This example say transaction on Jan 14. X company purchased land for $50,000 cash. Okay. I want to make analysis for this transaction, then I want to record this transaction. Step number 1, we make analysis for this transaction. How we make analysis? How we will make analysis for this transaction? Okay. If the company purchase land, the land will increase. Land will increase. If I bought something, it will increase. Okay, land will increase by or for 50,000. Okay. And the cash will decrease. The cash will decrease. Cash will decrease. Land increase and the cash decrease. Decrease for $50,000. Why the cash will decrease? Because if I bought something, I paid cash. Still I paid cash. I paid cash. I will pay cash. If I paid cash, the cash will decrease. Normally the cash will decrease. Okay. If step number one, land will increase and cash will decrease. This is analysis for this transaction. Okay. Step number 2, we want to record this transaction by using double entry system. We want to record this transaction by using double entry system, debit and credit. Okay. I will make this. Journal entry consists of date. Okay. Account, title and explanation, debit side, finally the credit side. Okay. The date of this transaction on Jan 14. Account title. Let's go to record this transaction. The land will increase. The land normal balance is asset. Okay, normal balance is debit. Land asset normal balance is debit. Okay, let's go to see this. Next page. Asset normal balance debit. And any account increase by its normal balance. So the asset's normal balance is debit. So when increase must put at the debit side. And when decrease must put at the credit side. Okay. I have the land increase with cash decrease. In my transaction, land increase, so land is asset. Normal balance is debit. So when increase must put at the debit side. Okay. And in my transaction, the cash will decrease. And the cash normal balance is asset too. And the asset will decrease must put at the credit side. Okay. If I want to record this transaction, I will put the land at the debit side by $50,000 and I will make the cash at the credit side by $50,000. Okay. Let's return to the last page to record the transaction. On Jan 14, I will record land at the debit side by $50,000. Okay. And the cash at the credit side by $50,000 too. Okay. And the debit side equal the credit side. And the account consists of three titles: account title, debit side, and the credit side. And the debit side is called the left side, and the credit side is called the right side. Okay, this transaction, I will make the account title. If I need to explain or make explanation for this transaction, I will write under this, I will write the company or X company purchased land for $50,000 cash. That is so easy, and this is the double entry system. So we make two steps. Step number one, analyze this transaction. This is analysis for transaction. And step number two, or the second step, will make the journal entry by recording this transaction for land and cash at the debit side, land at the debit side by $50,000 cash, and the cash at the credit side by $50,000. That's it's very easy. Let's come back. Okay, we will back to solve the questions. This question number 10. ABC company paid $25 cash for the current month rent. The journal entry. The company paid the cash. Will paid the cash decreased, already decreased. The cash decreased. Okay, and rent expense. So I will choose A or B, C or D. Okay, the journal entry is cash decrease. When cash decreased, must put it the credit side. Okay, and this cash and rent expense, I will make it at the debit side because the normal balance of rent expense is debit, so I put it at the debit side. Okay. Question number 11. Owner withdrew. The owner withdrew from the company, from the business, withdrew $40 for personal use. The journal entry. Well, if the owner withdrew $40, the cash will increase or decrease? The cash will decrease. Okay. If the cash decreased, we must put it at the credit side. Okay. And the drawings, I will record drawings at the debit side because drawings normal balance is debit. So when increase, must put at the debit side. Okay. So I will use the answer C or letter C. Owner's drawings at the debit side by 40 and cash at the credit side by 40. Okay. Question number 12. Paid $60 cash for 12-month insurance policy. The journal entry is paid cash. The cash decreased for 12-month insurance policy. This is a prepaid insurance, and the prepaid insurance is asset, and the normal balance of asset is debit. So when increase, must put at the debit side. Okay, I will use the prepaid insurance and at the debit side, and the cash at the credit side. Okay, let's go to another questions.